So let's take these technologies and more and make some notebooks. Today we're introducing our new MacBook Pro. So some of you are familiar with our current MacBook Pro. As Johnny pointed out, it is the best in class in the industry. This is what most pros in a lot of fields aspire to. And today we're going to replace it with this. Again, from that to that. And it's gorgeous. Full glass, instant on LED displays. You can see how thin the display is. All the connectors on one side. It's just gorgeous. So, precision aluminum unibody enclosure, LED backlit display, next generation graphics, a multi-touch glass trackpad, a mini DisplayPort connector, and we'll talk about this. We're putting this on all our new products now, and it's an environmentally responsible product. So let's take a look at each of these. Now, we have a lot more innovation that we're not going to talk about today, things we've invented over the years. Backlit keyboards, built-in eyesight cameras and microphones, stereo speakers, the magnetic latch to get rid of all of the latching mechanisms and stuff, sudden motion sensor on disk drives so when they fall, it parks the head. We invented that, have all the patents for it. So a lot of innovations in here that we don't even have time to talk about, but we're going to focus just on these things today. So precision unibody enclosure. This is what the unibody looks like. Again, it's exceptionally beautiful on the outside, but also on the inside. And as you can see, the unibody saves us half the parts, half the major structural parts by going to this unibody. And it's a much more rigid, strong construction that we get. So we're really happy about this. And as a matter of fact, I'd like you to see it. It's so cool. So if we could get the lights up, I'd like to actually pass one of these around from one side of the aisles to the other so you can just see how beautiful and how high-tech this is. We need them back, too. So. Teams of hundreds of people have worked on this for many, many, many months to figure out how to design these things and how to manufacture them economically. This is a tour de force of engineering. All right, let's move them on through. All right, come on in the back. You guys are a little slow. Let's move on through. All right, we got them all? All right, time's up. You can see them later. Thank you. So, let's get the lights back down. All right, precision unibody enclosure. You're the first to get your hands on one. Next generation graphics. We've got the GeForce 9400 built into the new MacBook Pro. But even that wasn't the best we could do. We've added to that a new chip out of NVIDIA, the GeForce 9600M GT. The 9600M GT is the state-of-the-art in mobile graphics. This is a real screamer. It's got 32 parallel graphics cores, 120 gigaflops, and up to 512 megabytes of video memory. So we've decided to include both of them in the new MacBook Pro. And our architecture looks like this, with the 9400 as the chipset and graphics if you choose. Or if you choose, you can switch over to the 9600M GT for graphics to get the ultimate performance you can get out of a notebook. And if you're using the 9400M, you get 5 hours of battery life. If you want to go into turbo mode and use the fastest graphics, you get 4 hours of battery life. You get to pick. So we're really pleased with the graphics in the new MacBook Pro. Gorgeous glass trackpad built right in. And let's take a look at the peripherals. Slot load super drive. And then on the other side, MagSafe connector for power, gigabit Ethernet built in, FireWire 800. You can get to FireWire 400 with just a cable if you choose. Dual USB 2 connectors. Here's our new mini display port. This is what we're going to for all video out on all of our products. It's pretty outstanding. We'll come back and talk to it in a minute. Audio in and out, both analog and optical digital. An express card 34 slot, and we've moved the battery indicator to the side of the product, so if you want to find out how much battery you have left, you don't have to turn your product upside down. So let's come back to this mini display port. This is what we've used on the prior MacBook Pros. It's a full-size DVI connector. We can do everything this connector can do and more, including drive 30-inch displays out of something a fraction of its size. Now, the new industry standard mini display port, we're building it into everything we make. So we're very happy about the little touches like that. The MacBook Pro is going to be the first MacBook Pro that we offer solid-state drive on. And you can access the battery and the drives right through a lid in the bottom. Just pop it off. You can pop the battery out. You can pop the hard drive out if you want. Pop a solid-state drive in. Pop the battery back in, pop the lid on. So full accessibility to the battery and the drives. And of course, since this is Apple's state-of-the-art wireless networking, 802.11n, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 2.1, plus extended data range. 0.95 inches. This is our thinnest MacBook Pro ever. And it's going to come in two models. The first one, $1999, 15.4-inch LED backlit display, a brilliant display, an instant-on display, an environmentally friendly display. 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo with a 3 megabyte L2 cache, 2 gigabytes of fast DDR3 memory, NVIDIA GeForce 9400M and 9600M GT with 256 megabytes of video memory, quarter terabyte hard drive, slot loading super drive, $19.99. We have a second config at $24.99, and it differs in the following ways. You get a faster processor with double the cache. You get 4 gigabytes of fast DDR3 memory. You get double the graphics memory on your GeForce 9600M GT, and you get a larger hard drive for $24.99. You can also upgrade any of these models on the website to faster processors, more memory, bigger hard drives, solid-state drives, and of course you can order all the cables to adapt any of the video around. And these MacBook Pros are shipping today. They should hit the stores starting tomorrow. So the new MacBook Pro. Now there's a lot of new technology in this product, but something that we are just as proud of are the things we left out. As you know, we have a major push here at Apple to really make our products much more environmentally friendly. And that starts with leaving out toxic chemicals. And we've been working really hard at this. We think we're leading the industry at this. And so here's our environmental checklist for the MacBook Pro. It uses arsenic-free glass, it's BFR-free, it's mercury-free, the system is PVC-free, all the components and cables inside it are all PVC-free, uses highly recyclable materials, and we've actually shrunk the packaging by 37%. That's really important in the transport of these things and the carbon footprint it takes to move them around the world. So we're very happy with this. And for the first time, the MacBook Pro has earned an EPEAT Gold rating. This is run by the Environmental Protection Agency, and it's one of the best. So we're really, really happy with this.